It's only 2 cents or fucking. Well, what I tell you about that and the money and all that stuff. All right, so here we are.
All right, group, huddle up and listen close. Our objective is to secure the building and detain all subjects inside. Intel is a must. 0 casualties is also priority. We must obtain all the intel we can on what activities were being conducted, extract all the subjects, and leave 0 residual presence.
So let's get in and out without being seen.
Can't we just smoke them out?
No, 0 residual presence, and we need to gain intel.
We need to observe the building for activity.
This is also a time-sensitive matter. You have 30 minutes to complete the op.
Hey, there's 10 of us here. We can do this.
Wrong. We're running this op with 2 teams.
Who the hell are you and where did you come from?
Some kind of SWAT junkie. He thought this exercise up.
No, I know who he is. What are you doing here? I thought you'd been through all this already.
I'm here to ensure that you don't all end up as CS&T robots. My job here is to make sure wherever you are and whatever op you're running, the CIA has the confidence in your abilities to watch your team members' backs and make sure nothing happens.
What equipment will we have? And what are our parameters?
You'll have the weapons on top of your necks and the tools in your hand.
What's the success rate for this op?
It's not like that matters. It's not like we're ever going to be in this situation.
For your information, this is a situation right out of the history books in which valuable information was obtained and ultimately a war was averted.
All right, 30 minutes. Gather intel. No sign that we were here, and I don't know, I was thinking maybe we could walk on water.
Look, you guys are going to learn a lot about yourselves during this exercise, and we're going to learn a lot about you.
Talk time's over now. Team 1, Brains, Travers, Walker, Fiore, Marks. You're up.
Whoa. Why am I on this? I created this exercise.
It's been a long time since you've been here. We've improved this exercise. I said talk's over. Clock starts now.
All right, team, I'm on lead. Weapons hot. Watch your choke points.
We gotta go on this now, man. Echelon uncovered plans to hijack aircraft out of Logan Airport for the purpose of deploying bombs.
Call the Boston office and have agents meet you at Logan at 0400.
All right, I'm gonna take David Raines with me. He developed the intel on this. I'm gonna have Cage Marks meet me at the chopper. I'll brief him there.
All right, don't talk to anyone outside the company about this. I'll be damned if some other agency's gonna take claim for our work. Keep me informed of your progress.
I need you on your A game this morning. The information you're now receiving is highly classified. We believe a team of terrorists are about to board at least 2 passenger aircraft here at Logan for the purpose of deploying flying bombs. Now, we don't know what these devices are. They're probably already on board. We don't know which aircraft, we don't know where. But we're not going to look for the devices. We're going to focus our attention on the individuals. Marks.
We'll be entering the terminal this morning under the guise of a security exercise. We will be working in 2-man teams. We will maintain radio contact with each other. You have all been briefed on the individuals that we are looking for. If they are seen, they are to be detained. At that point, you will contact Agent Travers and Agent Raines. They will be conducting the interviews and interrogations. Are there any questions?
FBI Section Chief 1, what can I do for you?
CIA. Agent DeMont?
We have information about events that are about to take place here. We need to shut down the passenger terminal, stop all flights, and take a look around.
That's not gonna happen. Tell me what's going on, and I'll make the decisions on what to be done.
I'm sorry I can't. That's classified information, but it is a matter of national security, and I just need you to cooperate.
This is the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm in charge. So unless you have the President of the United States on speed dial, or you give me something to go on, you're not entering this facility.
This is bullshit. We're wasting valuable fucking time here.
Take it easy, Rains. We still got time.
Is this how you want to play it?
This is how it's gonna be played.
We have breaking news out of Lower Manhattan. A plane has allegedly crashed into the World Trade Center. Again, a plane has struck Tower 1 of the World Trade Center in Lower Manhattan. It's 8:51 Eastern Time, so this just happened moments ago. Please stay with us. Details still sketchy at this hour as we watch live over Lower Manhattan. It's hard to know what's really going on down there as we can confirm so few details at this time. Still no knowledge as to what type of plane it was that struck Tower 1, how many people may have been injured, and whether this is an accident or if officials suspect foul play. All we can confirm at this time is... I'm sorry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told that a second plane has struck Tower 2 of the World Trade Center. Let's go to the scene. This shot was taken moments ago. Confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, Tower 2 of the World Trade Center has also been hit. All air traffic is now officially grounded and the military is on high alert with orders to shoot down any planes violating U.S. airspace as we now watch fire streaming from the Pentagon. Officials are now willing to say they strongly suspect terrorism in the attacks on America today, but are unwilling to speculate as to what group. We can now confirm that both Twin Towers have collapsed. Lower Manhattan is in chaos as people are fleeing. Tons of flying debris and clouds of smoke. Again, for those just joining us, the Twin Towers, perhaps the most infamous symbols of New York City, have fallen.
Yeah, no, I understand. You're not the only one dealing with this.
872.
Sit down. Close the door. You know what? I'm taking care of it right now. I'll call you right back. What the hell is going on down there? The entire government is looking to us for answers, and all I'm getting from you are more questions.
We could have stopped this morning.
Well, why didn't we?
Because we couldn't compromise the intel, because the way it was gathered.
Well, how was it gathered? And by whom?
The Echelon team.
I need names. Specific agents' names, and I need meetings with them now.
Not for my team.
Fine. Then you and your team are taking the fall.
All right. David Rains and Anthony Trackers. They developed the intel, and they got the ball rolling. Cage Marks did all the legwork. He went to Florida to check out a flight school.
Thank you. That'll be all. David Rains, 34. Graduated from MIT, Computer Science 1994, MBA 98. First in your class. Generally considered the smartest in your field of cryptography. One of the original programmers of the Echelon spyware program. Worked with the CIA from 1999, received a field rating for work in Europe. Compromised in December 2000. And were recalled to Langley, where you started on the development, programming, and advancement of the Echelon spyware program. Tell me, do you have anything valid to add to this investigation?
My team and I have been down there for 3 days, day and night, working on this. The flow of information is coming in too fast to process into anything that makes sense. but I don't think you're gonna like where it's going.
Where's it headed?
Domestic implications. No, we were stopped at Logan Airport by the FBI. Aside from that, we're close. We are real close. We just need a little bit more manpower and a little more time.
Well, time is a luxury we don't have. I'm taking you off the case.
What?
You're hereby reassigned.
Reassigned where?
See your handler for your new assignment.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Send in Cage. Cage Marks, 32. Graduated at the University of Miami, computer science class of 91. 1991 to 97, United States Air Force. Excelled in your field of linear cryptography. Recruited by the CIA in 1997. Following completion of your training at the farm, became a crypto specialist, profiling and tracking terrorist cells. You're hereby reassigned to the farm as an instructor, SWAT entry and urban warfare. No more field work.
Thanks. I appreciate this.
Send in Travers. Anthony Travers, 30. Graduated from MIT as well. Looks like you followed in the footsteps of Agent Rains. Well, you can follow him right out of this unit unless you can give me something real to act on.
Yes, sir. From what I gather, you're looking to hang a couple low-level operatives out to dry to save your own ass. And the ass of the president, who, by the way, courteously rushed the bin Laden family out of this country for their own safety. And to protect this company from any embarrassment for training that nutcase Osama in the deserts of Afghanistan. That makes the president just as responsible for this tragedy as the men who flew those planes into those buildings.
Thank you for your assessment, Agent. You're not being reassigned, you're being terminated. And don't get cute thinking you're onto something. We can get to you anytime, anywhere. Now get out.
Yes, sir. Low-level operatives out to dry to save your own ass. And the ass of the president, who, by the way, courteously rushed the bin Laden family out of this country for their own safety.
You're being terminated. Don't get cute thinking you're onto something. We can get to you anytime, anywhere.
Think they're gonna go for it?
Let me handle the keepers. If the president could sell them on Homeland Security, I could sell them on this.
Director Chase, Admiral Dumont, this closed session is not to be discussed with anyone. We are the only commission who has knowledge of these proceedings. And know this must be a unanimous vote. And that depends on what you say here today. The floor is yours.
I don't like this one bit. The idea of giving you this level of power and control, frankly, scares me.
I understand your concerns, gentlemen, but for several years, the CIA has stood by and watched as the FBI and Homeland Security have attempted to root out terrorist threats in the United States to little or no effect. Our plan to assist in this matter is laid out in the package before each of you.
We are well aware of this package and have had time to discuss it. This request is most unprecedented. Nothing like this has ever been done before. What you are asking us goes against everything the CIA stands for. Domestic charter? You're asking us to step on a lot of toes. The ramifications, if approved, could be catastrophic to our entire justice system.
We've never asked for anything like this before because there's never been a need for it. Now, in these extreme times, it calls for extreme measures. We have technologies and experienced specialized team members that no other agency can match. And with your approval, we can be operational within 30 days.
These actions would wreak havoc on our society. I'm not sure the citizens of the United States are ready for the methods the CIA uses. Not on our own soil.
We'd establish just one team in one city, and whose existence would only be known by a select few. We operate under the radar and with limited support, but our success would guarantee the lives of millions of Americans.
And what if you fail? The last thing we need to see on CNN is the methods you use exposed to the world, or some overpaid ACLU lawyer ripping us all a new one, or the media exposing the identity of your team, or even worse, one of us.
Where were you thinking of launching this program?
Just can't fix it this time, 'cause it's been broken way too long. I fill your memories with bad mistakes, and I can see the disgust on your face. Find myself jumping, waiting for the sudden stop, and it's never the fall that does you in. And there's no thought you may never get out.
Oh, look. Hey, look. My long-lost buddy. Bartender, can I get a drink for my friend? No. Hold up. Actually, he doesn't drink. He's strictly by the book.
You used to be able to hold your liquor better.
Well, don't worry about that. My years of government training has prepared me for this. I'm an expert.
Can we talk?
Talk? Sure. What should we talk about? How about how you sold my team out? Oh no, better yet, how you didn't show up for Trevor's funeral.
Dave, you got a problem with this guy, man?
Dave, you got a problem with me?
Huh?
He doesn't have a problem with me.
I don't have a problem with him. All right. Thank you.
Look, I need your help. We have a chance to make things right.
We got a chance, everyone. We got a chance to make everything right. Are you kidding me? The time has come and gone, my friend. Why don't you save that for the new recruits?
If you've had enough, let's take a walk.
No, I haven't had enough. Bartender, can I get another shot?
There you go. You give him whatever he wants. I'll be in touch.
What? You don't want to have a drink with me?
Jumping and waiting for the sudden stop.
Admiral, there's a Section Chief Warren of the FBI here to see you. He says it's urgent.
Show him in.
Brian, I heard you were in town. New assignment?
Just a training exercise, you know how that is.
No invite to your office? I'm insulted.
What you want, Mark?
Well, I was hoping for a little honesty from you. It seems a little too well set up to be a training exercise. You here to stay?
What is it that you want, Mark?
You're not welcome here. This is my town, and spooks have a talent for getting in the way and fucking things up. Not to mention, you don't like to share intel with the other kids in the family. So I ask again, what are you doing here?
It's just a training exercise.
It's not that simple, Brian. We're working on things here that you can stumble on and disrupt. We have agents in place, and the FBI has logged a lot of man-hours to get things done.
Oh, well. I guess you could turn over your current operational files, and I'll let you know if I have stumbled on anything.
This isn't a joke, Brian. I need your cooperation in this.
Where was your cooperation?
Why do you have to bring up old shit?
Sorry I can't help you, Mark. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome. I suppose you're all wondering what it is you'll be doing here. Well, this is a new unit with new rules, objectives, and procedures different from anything you've ever dealt with before. You've been recruited to the Fundamental Information Technologies, or FIT team, because of your talent and your areas of expertise. I've worked with each one of you before. That's why I selected you personally for this project. Now, we're different than other units in that we will handle, process, and complete all our own work. You'll be working with cutting-edge technologies. As a matter of fact, we're the only people on Earth who know this system exists.
What exactly are we working on here?
I'll let Agent Rains describe that to you.
Well, we have several satellites in orbit, multitasking, working together. The objective is simple: information. This program will be called Echelon 8.
Okay, I've worked on Echelon 4. How is this any different?
Well, this program will monitor over 1 million cell phone calls an hour. It will also monitor about 90% of email traffic and flag all priority calls for review and action. We'll be also monitoring all FM digital radio satellite traffic, including law enforcement on local, state, and federal levels. Now, simultaneously, we have predisposed 8 satellites in orbit, multitasking, working together to compile a profile for us. Phone numbers, duration of calls, time, location, holding, bank accounts, and criminal history. The system also uses a voice recognition ID software to track subjects. It's kind of a learn as you go thing. But don't worry, the system will hold your hand and walk you through. Once proficient, sky's the limit.
Oh, so it's basically Echelon 4 on crack.
So we'll be monitoring the U.S.?
Well, understand, we truly are the first line of defense in the war on terror. We've been given a charter for domestic surveillance and the means at our disposal to ensure our success. Now, no one, absolutely no one, is to know of our existence. Is that clear? The rules are simple. Information that's gleaned from the program will be channeled to me and only to me. I will decide what to do with it from there. There are no printers in the war room. No disk drives, no paper, no pens, no pencils. There will be no paper trail in, no paper trail out. Any deviation from these instructions will end our arrangement.
Can we have a demonstration?
Bill?
Each keyboard is designed with biometric scanners, so it's impossible for you to use any terminal but your own. First, you need to log on and then go to the flagged area here in red. You will then choose one of the files the program has selected for you. Now the system has prioritized them based on keywords or phrases, and it's up to us to determine the threat level.
How do we assess the info and transfer it to Dumont?
Well, although we can monitor this vast wealth of information, we can only send files to each other. All outgoing info is flagged and monitored by Agent Dumont, so don't be trying to pay your bills or eBay porn, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, folks?
Wait a minute. I got a live one here. It's poorly encrypted. He's got a tracer signal and he's attempting to lock onto me. He's got firewall.
Break his firewall and shut him down.
What address are you on?
Well, you don't know the software yet. There isn't much you can do.
What address? I can help.
Sending a pulse signal trying to disrupt us.
What fucking channel?
Address. 20.11.400.100.
Got it. I'm on it.
The signal was coming from a 402.11 broadband transmission generated from here in the city.
What are the odds of that?
I'm through his firewall.
I got 20% of the file.
They stopped transmitting.
I got 60% of the file, but it's fragmented. The message was referring to a cell programming containing a computer weapon more powerful than a fusion bomb. They're talking about shutting everything down that's plugged into it with no way of stopping it. The encryption wasn't that complicated, but the rhythms were. I think we stumbled onto something big, a terror cell here.
Can you get me more?
No, the info is too fragmented. I need to reacquire the signal.
Did they find out who we are?
No, there are safeguards in place to protect us. They'll think we're hackers at best.
Anytime a signal is intercepted, it creates a degradation cycle that can be intercepted. It takes skills to detect.
Find out where the signal's coming from.
It's a Windows-based Unix computer.
It's possible to find out who manufactured the chip and where it was sold. That would get us an address.
I could get satellite imaging on the area, time index to see where it generated from.
Don't be stupid. It's Times Square. There are about 500,000 places where that signal could have generated from.
Bite me, asshole. I was only trying to help.
Who is she? Where the hell did she come?
Enough. Keep your personal crap out of this room. Now, Cage, find out if there are any computer programmers that are missing or otherwise unaccounted for that have the brains or talent to pull this off.
On it, Chief.
Bill, put a dedicated satellite on this. I want to know who these guys are.
You got it, Chief. So how'd I do?
Great. Looked like the real thing.
So, that was a hell of a first day, huh? Guys think this will last? I mean, this unit, this team?
Well, you know, I want to be a part of something bigger, and I really think this is it.
So where'd everybody work before this?
Come on now. You know we can't discuss our previous assignments.
Yeah, I don't know about this whole thing. Just, too many questions.
Like what? Why do we have a drunk running this unit?
That's right. You have a drunk running this unit. So on that note, bartender, I'm gonna get another round of drinks, and you can put it on my tab. Don't presume to know me. And don't you talk down about me in front of my team again, you understand?
Look, we're all on the same team here, so knock it off. Let's just have a drink and get to know each other, okay?
I think that sounds like a great idea. Billy, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what brought you to the team?
Well, Admiral Dumont recruited me much like yourselves, and I work with David on Echelon 4. Some bitch taught me a lot. Let me tell you, man, this guy's going to revolutionize the way intel is handled.
Revolutionize?
So, Cage, I hear you guys have a nice big reputation for knocking heads.
You know what? This social shit just doesn't work for me. I'm out of here.
Have a good night. Have a great night. Yeah, it's gonna be a better night that you're gone.
Later, asshole.
You know how to get out of here? He is intel, right? He can figure it out?
Rains. It's more like the misfit team.
Just curious about what happened with our drinks, though. You think he's gonna get home safe? Freeze! Who are you? How did you get in here? Show me some ID.
Agent Rains, good morning. I've studied your work for a number of years now. As a matter of fact, I often wondered why you didn't take Echelon 4 to the next level.
Get Duman on the phone.
Don't worry about it. I took care of all that for you.
Dumont, we need you in the back now.
Who are you?
I am the guy who wrote this entire program you're working on, Echelon 8. I am, however, disappointed that you don't know who I am.
Take your hands off the computer.
What are you gonna do, shoot me? Put the gun down. I'm here because I'm on the team, whether you like it or not.
Roderick, my office now.
You had your chance.
You're a wise ass, aren't you?
Wait, intelligence or a pretty boy?
Yeah, we know what we do with wise asses, don't we?
Just what the hell are you doing here? And this better be good.
Chase has sent me. He thought he needed an inside man to make sure this whole operation doesn't fail. I'm his eyes and his ears. I don't work for you. Make no mistake about it. Besides, I wrote the entire Echelon 8 program and all its security. You need me here. I'm kind of insulted that you didn't ask me to join yourself.
Well, this is my show. And I won't tolerate this, so get the hell out.
Security code Alpha 66743 Tango. We have a little problem here. It's for you.
Yeah. Welcome to the team.